Everybody, once again, Danny here with the Guys Company and Alex Carrasco Group with my very good friend James Matarazzo, who has the news that you've been waiting for. So without any further ado, I'm going to let James do the talk.
All right, Danny, thank you again for having me. Hi, everybody. We were talking about this morning where the interest rates are going. So I have buyers that say, James, you call me and you tell me when the interest rates hit the 3% range.
Right.
So I called him this morning. I called one of my buyers and I said, guess what? The rates just hit three in the 3% range. He said, really? I said, yes, with the 2-1 buy down. Because this borrower, his normal rate is 5.99%
right.
on the 30-year fixed rate because he has very good credit. He's putting 20 or 25% down. And I said, with a 5.99 interest rate, I can actually buy it down to 3.99% the first year, 4.99% the second year, and then in the third year, through the remaining 27 years on the 30-year loan, it's going to be at the 5.99. He says, well, what's that really going to do to my payments? So I got my little handy-dandy calculator out, and I told him, I said, well, at 5.99%, your principal and interest payment is going to be $3,983 on his particular loan.
Okay.
But in the first year, it's going to be $812 less at 3.99%, $3,171.
Per month.
Per month.
So you're looking at roughly $10,000 a year almost.
You're right. $9,741 the first year he's going to save. The second year, he's going to save a little over $5,000. So the total is about $14,744 that he's going to save in his monthly payments over that 2-year period of time.
Let me ask you a question. I mean, this is really fantastic news, but Let me ask you a question. What happens after the first year, the second year? All of a sudden, the interest rate dropped, and now the rates are sitting at 4%. Do we have an opportunity to refinance him?
Absolutely. I'll be calling him as that happens, and I'll be refinancing him. There's no prepayment penalty on these loans.
Okay.
So no matter what happens, his worst case scenario in year 3, he's at 5.99. Best case scenario in your situation is if they are in the 4s, I'm going to refinance him out of this loan into a permanent 4-point, whatever it is at that point in time.
Okay, so important to clarify also, like, God forbid, 2 years from now, the rates jump to 8%. It's not that they're going to be 8%. They're still going to be a 5.99. It's a fixed rate.
It's a fixed rate loan. It's
such
not
a
an adjustable.
win-win situation for everybody.
It's a temporary buy down for those 2 years. Temporary. Okay. After the third year, it stays flat at the 5.99%. It does not go up. It does not go down. It's not an adjustable rate mortgage.
And you're saving, depending obviously what you buy and depending on the amount of the loan, but you're saving close to $10,000 a year.
Right.
Wow.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Yes.
So, I'm sure that now that the rates are starting to go down, people are finally able to get it in the 3%, and it's going to bring a lot of excitement to the market.
Absolutely.
James, really quick, is there anything that we need to do, any prepayment, something to get this program? And how can we go about it to ease the way into it?
Well, the best thing is this also helps the sellers.
Okay.
Because instead of telling the seller, drop your purchase price by $15,000,
right,
we say to the seller, take that $15,000, pay for the 2-1 buy down for the buyer.
Correct.
The buyer realizes that $15,000 savings. The seller gets his original purchase price or asking price. Everybody's happy.
He sells the property, the buyer buys, and everybody's happy.
Absolutely.
So there's really fantastic alternatives now if you want to buy a property. And remember, and James has said this many times, it's not so much about the sales price, but the interest rate when you're financing. Because here, imagine you told the seller, okay, lower the $15,000. How much are you going to be saving a month on the new price? Maybe $70 instead of $800?
Right. The permanent buy down, that you don't get as much of a bang for your buck.
Right.
The temporary buy down in this case gives you $15,000 extra in the buyer's pocket.
You heard the master. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. You know, the first 2 years you're going to be saving a ton of money. Best case scenario, rates drop down, you can refinance and never hit the 6% that you were supposed to pay at the beginning. Worst case scenario, that it goes up, you're still hitting 6% because your rate will not change.
That's correct.
Wow. James, thank you so much. As always, you know, we're providing great information for our customers, you know, to take advantage of these tools. And once again, as always, your phone number?
954-648-7848. James Matarazzo with Capital Partners Mortgage. In the mortgage industry since 1988. 38 plus years. I started when I was 10. Just kidding.
I can tell you one thing. Call James anytime or write him an email anytime. He will get back to you regardless. I've never seen somebody so diligent taking care of their customers. So please reach out to me to see properties 561-445-8675. God bless you. God bless you. And let's get you the house of your dreams.